All right, so it looks like Jackson Mahomes' TikToking career could be over. I know that's some upsetting news to a lot of people, but I think the fame has finally gone to his head. Ever since his brother's Super Bowl win, that just pushed him over the edge. I mean, this kid was TikToking behind his brother's post-game interview of the Super Bowl. Then he was on stage partying with his brother, TikToking it up, and he was starting to steal the spotlight away from Patrick. Everybody was talking about him. He was even mentioned on the Joe Rogan Experience. Shane Gillis is starting to appreciate his work.
You know what I like though? I came around on Jackson Mahomes.
Who's
I'm a
that?
fan.
The brother?
His brother that does TikToks and his wife.
Yeah, so after this, nobody has been able to contain Jackson Mahomes. This man has been going ballistic. And, the previous season, he was doing all right. The season before that, he got in some trouble. But the previous season, they managed to keep him under control a little bit. But after the Super Bowl win, this kid has been going crazy. And now he's got himself into some big trouble. So allegedly, last weekend, Jackson went to some restaurant and just started terrorizing the place and assaulting the owner. I guess Jackson started pushing around some waiter. And then him and his group started smoking weed. And the owner kept telling him not to. And then he went in the back room with the owner and started trying to make out with her. And there's a video of it, and it's pretty clear she's not into it at all. And he just keeps trying to go for it. He does it twice. And she even said she kept telling him to stop. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And she kept trying to push him off. Like, this looks pretty bad right here. And I guess somebody was outside, and she had to, call for help because he's a giant dude. He's, 6'6". And she said she has a bruise on her neck from him grabbing her neck so hard. And I guess he's trying to tell her that they should be a power couple. A power couple? Are you kidding me? And she's just like, clearly you're out of your mind right now. So I'd imagine he's going to be in some trouble for all this, and he clearly just needs to get help. I mean, this kid needs to be taught a lesson. This is out of control. And this sucks for Patrick. I mean, he's coming off the biggest win of his career. People are talking about how he's one of the best quarterbacks ever, and he seems like a decent guy, and he's never really in any trouble. But he has this TikToking brother that drags him down that he has to deal with. This sucks. Coming off a Super Bowl, and now you got to deal with this. This is a pretty big story here. I wouldn't be surprised if he has to address it. I remember 2 seasons ago, I think it was, when Jackson threw water on a fan, he addressed that. So I would imagine he makes a statement on this because this is criminal stuff going on here. Maybe the Chiefs will have to as well. Maybe the NFL gets involved and they have to kick him out from TikToking before the games. I would imagine his pregame TikToks are probably over. If this were a player who did this and it was on footage like this, he would definitely be kicked off his team. But I would imagine Patrick and his family are probably trying to get him under control. They'll probably have to put him in rehab or something. Is there a TikTok rehab? This kid, at least get him off of TikTok. That's terrible for him. And now looking back at the Super Bowl, I think those refs wanted to see Jackson go ballistic. That's why they gave the Chiefs that call at the end of the game, that really controversial call that helped him win. I think the refs, maybe they don't like Jackson, and they knew if Patrick won the Super Bowl, Jackson's going to go on a bender, and he's just going to embarrass himself. So maybe the refs are doing this to take down Jackson. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And make sure you check out my Patreon account. I have a bunch of videos up there. I just posted one about one of the cringiest Joe Rogan episodes of all time. And I'll post another one probably sometime this week. And then make sure you hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and then hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you at the next video.